Hey, this is the biggest thing to hit Mansfield in 100 years. I'm talking about a tourist attraction you're not going to believe. It's going to blow your mind. We're talking to the guy that knows all about it, Jason Sentry. Jason, thank you very much for being on. I love my job.
Thank you for having me.
Jason is an auto technician with Dodge. He's with Spitzer's, of course, and we're talking about Spitzer Motor Speedway. And boy, you guys got plans that just boggle the mind.
There's a lot of things going on. We got the Freedom Festival. That's going to be great. I'm an ex-dirt racer going over to asphalt. That's going to be a big change. It's going to be a wonderful thing. Doing a lot of good things for the community as far as all that goes.
Let me go back. First of all, now you are an automobile technician yourself. Correct. With Spitzer Dodge. How long have you been doing that?
Oh, close to 20 years.
Wow. Okay. So you're an expert at what you're doing.
I like to think so.
Yeah, obviously. Now you're working right over here at Spitzer's on West 4th Street.
Yes.
Okay. Now have you always been with Spitzer's or are you with somebody else before?
I was with somebody else before. For the past 3 years, I've been with Spitzer's.
Okay. Now you yourself are a race car driver.
Correct.
Yeah. Now tell me about that experience.
Well, it's an adrenaline rush. That's pretty much all enough said. Get in a car and just go for it.
Okay, now, you were driving on dirt roads, right? Or
on dirt
road
tracks.
Dirt track, okay. In fact, let's take a look just real quickly here that Brad is showing us. Tell me what's going on here. Tell us.
Well, really not, just going in circles.
Okay, now this is Mansfield, right?
Right, this is Mansfield.
Yeah, this is where all the goodies are going to take place this coming year.
Right.
Now, how big a track is this?
That is, I believe it's like a 3/8 mile track.
Okay. Now, would this be called what, an asphalt or concrete
This is
track?
asphalt track.
This is asphalt track,
Right.
okay.
Right.
Now, what kind of cars are we talking about are we racing here?
These here are little 4-cylinder mini stocks. Spitzer's have 3 of these, and we're going to be in 2 classes. One's going to be outlaw class, and then there's going to be the stock class.
Okay, now when you say outlaw, what does that mean?
The outlaw is basically there's hardly any regulation or rules like the stock class. Basically to modify your cars a little bit more, to get a little bit more speed, stuff like that.
Now, what type of speed would you get to on one of these?
I'm not 100% certain. I know with dirt, we were running anywhere from 60 to 70 mile an hour in second gear. And I was able to take a car out at the end of the last season, and we ran in third gear. So I'm assuming close to 100 mile an hour.
Wow.
So it's pretty fast. It doesn't look that fast, but they are pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah. Now, how many cars normally would be on the track at this particular race?
Anywhere 10 to 20, depending on the events.
Yeah.
Usually feature, we like to see 20 to 25 cars. That's a crowd, bringer. But really, really cool thing.
Now, with this particular race that we're seeing here, with the 4 cylinders, up to 100 miles an hour, you are going to be driving one of these vehicles.
Correct.
That we're seeing here. Now, how many of these races are going to take place during the Spitzer Motor Speedway timetable?
11 races, I believe, for us.
11 races?
Yeah, we're racing every other Friday.
Okay.
In between main events, stuff like that. Also, the bull riding. They're having all kinds of things.
Oh, I know.
It's just going to be a wonderful thing.
Like I say, it's the biggest they hit this town in years.
Right. It's going to be wonderful. I really think that, it's going to be good for the community.
Okay, so every other Friday.
Every other Friday.
You know the time frames on them?
They're talking 7:30.
Okay.
So anywhere between 5:30 to 7:30. If it was me, I'd try to be out there by 5:30, 6 o'clock. But that's, And
there's not a bad seat in the house, is there?
No, plenty of seats.
Yeah, plenty of seats.
Hopefully everybody comes.
Yeah, and plenty of parking too.
Oh,
which
absolutely.
Is great.
Absolutely.
And something else that I think I learned along the way, and you can vouch for this, is the fee to get in, the price to get in is extremely reasonable.
Yeah, we're doing that to kind of, times are rough.
Sure.
So I guess $5 to get in is very reasonable.
Yeah, that's really inexpensive.
We just want to see family people, come out and enjoy the races and stuff.
Let me take a quick break, Jason, will you? Once again, we're talking about the up and coming, let's try that again, up and coming Spitzer Motor Speedway right off of 13. We're going to talk about that. We're talking to a driver himself who's going to be in these races. And that's Jason. We're going to come right back with I Love My Job. Don't go away on us.